We're gonna wait. We're gonna sit here and wait. Oh. Yes. It is so nice outside. Even though it's raining. Make sure y'all come in live and make sure that y'all come in here and like. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes. Make sure my hair is cute. What's today's topic gonna be? I'll think of something. I really like this little combination, pink and brown. Y'all was asking pink or brown. Anyway, pink or brown, pink or brown. Both. I'm gonna start the live in a couple more minutes, you guys. I'm just waiting for some people to come in. Hello to people that's coming in. Whew. She's covered today, honey. Well, I'm always wearing clothes, but the hags. All right, you guys, make sure y'all come in the live, honey. I just started the live. Welcome, honey. Welcome back to my channel, honey. This is LaurenMaddoxSeries, honey. And over here, we eat the girls up, honey. We eating the girls up from left to right, honey. Okay. Make sure that when y'all come in the live, make sure that you like the live. Make sure that y'all share. You can share with your friends, your mama, your daddy. Shoot, maybe they already looking, I don't know. But make sure that you also subscribe as well, you guys. And just click the bell on there as well, and make sure you set it as all so you can get all the notifications, honey, because we be posting over here, honey. I post, honey. I post every day, okay? I post. I make sure that I post my videos and everything, honey. So y'all make sure y'all come in here and post. Y'all come in here and like the live. And yes, honey, and keep it cute in the comments too, or you will get blocked, honey. Unless I like your comment, I'll let you stay, okay? But do not be trying to all that weird stuff. No, we won't be having it on here, honey. Sorry. If you would like to donate to this channel, all my my Cash App and stuff like that, Amazon wish list, all of that is in my description box. Before I start the live, I'm gonna also be talking about my business. We're gonna talk about my business. It's LMS Honey, and I sell duffel bags. I have some clothing items on there. I got some bumper stickers. I recently added probably 8 items on there. So I usually do that every once in a while. So y'all just keep on the lookout. My website link is in my description box as well, you guys, the people that's coming in. I will show my outfit in a minute. I'm gonna show my outfit in a minute. And yes, you guys, everything. Oh, and if you did not get the notification about the discount change, I recently made my whole store 80% off. So it's no longer 30% off. It's 80%, honey. I just was feeling extra bad and extra cute, honey. So I said, you know what? Why not give back to everyone else? And then I got my 25K on YouTube. So I'm thankful for that, honey. So I made my whole store 80% off. So yes, you guys, it will be limited. So make sure you take advantage of it, okay? Make sure you use the code HONEY and it's 80. Okay, you guys, it's gonna be on my shorts as well. I post on my shorts. It'll be on there in the description as well. Okay, you guys. So after that, I'm gonna show you my outfit in a minute, guys. Let me read some comments. Hello, you guys. Hey, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, you guys. Hello, you guys. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh, y'all are silly. Thank you. I'm finna show my outfit in a minute, you guys. Let me get my outfit out the way. Cause y'all know people gonna come in here and talk about some, what's your outfit? Let me see your outfit. 360 and all that jazz. Okay? Even though this will be down on my timeline, it's gonna be down the timeline, you guys. Okay? It's fall, you guys, so I got my long sleeve. It's a little cold in the south, so, and it's raining right now. It's not doing like a big whole thing, a storm out there, but it is drizzling out there, and it has been picking up a little bit earlier. So yes, and it's a little cold. So I got my long sleeve brown dress. It's been in the closet for a minute, honey. It goes all the way to my ankles, well, close to my ankles. And it's so cute, you guys. It's like a bodycon dress, and it makes me feel so cute. It's so cute. Then I got some gold jewelry. I got my pink hair. I was thinking about doing another color, but I was like, why not do pink, honey? They always asking pink or brown, honey. I just put both, honey. How about it's both? And you already know, honey, I got the Steve Madden. Steve Madden, baby. I know you had an event. You just had an event, baby. You might as well come and get your girl too. Come get your girl too, because we love Steve Madden too, okay? Somebody tell Steve Madden. I know y'all rich, honey, in here. Some of y'all rich in here. Go tell Steve Madden that your girl is missing over there too, honey, in the events, honey. Fly me out, honey. Fly me out. I want to get flued out for some Steve Maddens. Okay? Flued out. All right, you guys. So if you didn't miss the, if y'all just missed my little outfit, it will be down the timeline. I always post multiple videos on the same outfits. I don't care who gets sick of it or not, honey. Y'all just gonna have to get sick of me, honey. I told y'all need to lock in so y'all get y'all body right so y'all won't get mad at me. Okay? Because, baby, your girl was doing her Pilates today, honey. Baby, y'all didn't tell me Pilates was like this. Y'all didn't tell me Pilates was like this. I got the little board and stuff like that. My man had got me a board, a Pilates board. So I was like, woo, I'm thinking Pilates was going to be a little, shoot, I'll be seeing the little white girls on there, honey, doing a little Pilates. Honey, I thought it was going to be, I was a breeze. Child, my abs is hurting, honey. So, honey, I'm trying to fit into this dress that I got. So hopefully it works out. Let me get some people out of here. It won't be ruining my day, honey. I look too good. Thank you, you guys. You said the outfit is nice. I like the color and fit on you. It's giving cute and classy. Yes, honey. Very cute, honey. Y'all know I do it cute over here and classy, honey. And sassy. Okay, honey? Yes. You said you like the hat. Thank you, honey. I know you like the hat, honey. It's cute, honey. Yes, honey. Cute hat. Hair hat. How is everyone doing today, you guys? Thank you. Thank you, you guys. You said nice winter weather outfit. It's something like for the fall. I don't know, it's just a little cold today, but yeah, it's like it could be winter too. You can wear this in the winter time too. I know you just playing. I'm not worried about that, honey. You say I'm sure. Oh, Lord. Anyway, you guys, I'm having such a good day, honey. Like I said, I just did my workout, honey. Make sure that y'all be working out on your bodies, honey. I promote that on this channel. I promote anything weight loss. So if you do decide to do the weight loss surgery or something like that, you decide to do Ozempic, honey, all I ask you to do is just make sure that you go to a doctor first and make sure that's something that you really want to do and it actually works out for you, okay? I don't know anything about Ozempic, okay? But if I do, I will definitely tell y'all, okay? I'll be like, well, this is what I had to do. Boom, by boom, okay? We keep it real uncut on this channel, okay? But my thing is, I tell people to go walk, okay? Because that's what I did, okay? I go walk, eat less, okay? I have a calorie calculator and a BMI chart on my community tab, so make sure I go over there. It tells you what you need to do for your body and how much, it's just like a guide of what you want to look like or something like that, or the size you want to be and stuff like that. So y'all can go over there and y'all can check it out, honey. You don't have to really go over there and do it if you don't want to. If you see, oh, I'm 5'7" and I'm supposed to be this weight. If it's European standards to you and you feel like you gonna be a rabbit over there, don't go over there, okay? You're just not ready, okay? Be a Oompa Loompa all you want to, okay? No one's telling you, okay? Just go over there. You look a mess. Okay. Hey, you guys. I'm doing blessed, you guys. I'm doing blessed. All right, you guys. Anyway, make sure that y'all come on here and like the live, honey. I don't know, honey. I just want to chit chat with y'all. I just want to chit chat with y'all because I just been seeing a lot on social media and stuff like that, and I don't know. People been trying to ask me about the whole Cardi B thing. I'm probably a little late, but not really because I've been new about it. But I just feel like when it comes to like certain beefs and stuff like that, I feel like people just need to take the emotions. And I know I'm a girl that does with the emotions, honey. I'm still dealing with the emotions and stuff like that. But it really depends on the situation, okay? I'm not really overly emotional. It depends, like relationship wise, I'm probably that way. But if anything else, if it's outside of a relationship or something like that, then I could really care less, okay? I'm really out. Emotions do not affect what I got going on. So like the whole situation with the kids stuff, y'all, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I'll be talking about people kids too. I'll be trying not to talk about people kids. Look, I'll be trying not to talk about people kids either, okay? But when I feel like when you in the heat, I feel like when you in the heat of the moment, that's what we need to learn too. We need to start learning that we can't get so mad where we start doing, and I'm still learning that too. But y'all, I'll be talking about that's why I didn't say nothing. Look, that's why I ain't really get too much deep into it. Cause baby, and really, they both was talking about each other's kids. We talking about the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj situation. They both was talking about people's kids. But I just knew I couldn't say nothing, honey, because baby, one thing about me, I'm gonna talk about the mama, I'm gonna talk about the dad, I'm gonna talk about the kid, I'm gonna talk about the whole bloodline, baby, when it come to me. When it come to me, baby, I'm gonna win. Cause baby, I'm from the South, baby. One thing about we know how to jive, honey. I've been knowing how to jive and jank and stuff like that's what they used to call it. And elementary school. Okay, they used to talk about my nose, honey. Look, I had to come with a comeback. Okay. So I don't know, but I know it's not a mature thing to do. So I'm learning that even more and more. But sometimes you can't just let somebody, tell you a certain thing and stuff like that. So I get it, it's a certain way, but in their case, I just think it just need to be something else they need to do. Okay. I don't know what, because the music and stuff is coming. The music and stuff is coming anyway. Okay, she got Nicki Minaj got her album coming next year and stuff like that. Cardi already got her music out and stuff like that, and there's other people trying to chime in, It's just a lot, okay? But I just feel like handle the situation right. At least try. I'm not saying be perfect. Nobody is perfect. That's why I can't really say nothing about it. Cause baby, like I said, I'm coming for the bloodline. I'm coming for the bloodline, and baby, one thing about me, God don't play nothing about me, okay? So, baby, you better make sure that you wake up in the next morning, okay? I'm not talking about me doing that. I'm talking about God, okay? At this point, okay? Don't talk about me in the Don't talk about me in the comments bad, or don't sit up there in real life. People know not to come to me in real life. It's never been a problem. It's always been just the comments and stuff like that. But far as real life, nobody really comes to me and be like, oh, they got a problem. I always got to hear it in the streets. I always got to hear it. And then people always try to, when they do finally come to your face, it's always smiles. People always smile and stuff. So I really don't have nothing. I really don't worry about stuff like that. So I just feel like I have to make sure on my part that I don't get, out of character and stuff, because baby, it's definitely got like that, baby. Because baby, one thing about me, I try to go to your jugular. I'm going to the bloodline. I don't care about none of that, honey. I'm going to the bloodline. You better have some combats back, honey. Cause baby, I'm coming for the bloodline. Okay. So yeah, honey, I do try though. Well, thank you for your opinion, honey, but it does not matter over here. But thank you for the engagement. Make sure y'all come on the live and make sure y'all like the live, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you. Okay, anyway, you guys, you look, thank you guys. But yes, honey, I just don't want to talk about that. But what else I want to talk about? I really just want to yap on here. I just want to come on here and yap. It's Sunday. It's raining. Have y'all seen the movie Ruth and Boaz on Netflix? Y'all, I really think that's what really got me a little shook up right there. But I think I'm supposed to be watching another. I'm watching another movie right now. That I haven't finished. I had to do my Pilates and stuff like that. My workout. But oh my God, Ruth and Boaz was such a beautiful movie. It's like a story that came off the Bible and stuff like that. It's like a love story and stuff like that. And it was just so relatable. Like it was so relatable, like her Ruth's story and stuff like that. She know how to sing, and I can just relate to that so much. But it was so beautiful, y'all. I was in there crying. If y'all was on my Facebook, y'all, I talked about it. Baby, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It had me so sad. And movies really don't make me sad. I guess because I'm a little hormonal. And my monthly's supposed to be coming on. So I guess that's why. But it was still, I feel like it was such a beautiful movie. I don't know. Do y'all be tearing up when y'all watch movies? Yes, it's called Ruth and Boaz. It's on Netflix. If y'all got Netflix. It was so beautiful. I was like, oh my God. Like, I don't want to ruin it for y'all, so I'm not going to say nothing. But, oh my God. I was in there crying. I had chicken. I had some chicken today and some egg rolls. I was in there like this. Oh, chicken hot sauce. I got the chicken hot sauce. I was so sad, like, oh my God, but it was so nice. And the people that they had for it was beautiful. Whoever made, I'm not sure who made Ruth and Boaz. I'm gonna have to check. But oh my God, like, oh, they had me teared up. I ain't know movies could tear me up like that. No, it's been a couple of movies that tear me up, but not in a long time. Like a long time, I just was like, I probably just look at a movie because mostly I watch like action movies and stuff like that. Like I watch like and shows and stuff like that. Beauty and Black, All the Queen's Men. I watch like a lot of mafia movies and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff don't really make me cry like that. But baby, something was like, just watch Ruth and Boaz, honey, because I kept seeing it on the thing. It would pop up on the commercials and stuff like that. It would just pop up. And then I'll be like, okay, well, let me watch that because somebody else recommended it to me too. They was like, oh, they was gonna watch it, and I was like, okay. Then they was like, they didn't really watch it, and I had watched half of it. I think it was yesterday. Did I watch the rest? Did I watch half? I watched half of it because at first I was like, this movie ain't really all that. Because like I said, I love action movies, so I like to watch other stuff. So I'm just like, okay, I'll watch the rest. So I watched the rest today, baby. I was in there crying. It was so sad. It was so sad, but it was beautiful. It was such a beautiful. So if you like a romance movie watcher, it's more based off the Bible and stuff like that. It's like a Bible story or something like that. But it was like in today's time. It was like made for today's time. It was so beautiful. But yes, you guys, woo, it was so beautiful. Thank you guys. Yes, honey. Woo, y'all. What other movie? Oh, I'm watching a movie with Claudia Jordan in it. I'm not finished with the movie, so I can't tell y'all, honey, because I probably ain't gonna finish the movie. But yes, honey, I've been posting on my other pages and stuff like that. What else? It was something else. Do y'all be on TikTok and stuff like that? TikTok lives and stuff like that? I thought about going on TikTok live and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know. It's a little iffy on TikTok. But I'm gonna try it. I might try it. I might try it. And I think I can go on Instagram live. I think they said I can go on there. Oh Lord, people are so crazy. Make sure y'all come in here and like the live. I know it's a little doom and gloom today, honey. It's raining. I was like, oh, what I'm gonna do, honey. I've been trying to do my posts and stuff like that. I just got done doing some videos and stuff like that. So y'all gonna see this outfit and stuff like that. Hello, you guys. Hello. Welcome back, honey. Welcome back to the channel. I already showed my outfit. It's at the beginning of the live. So just press the screen and then it's going to be like a red line at the bottom and then you just go back to the beginning, honey. Or you just wait till the live post up, which is probably going to be like a day or so. But yes, you guys, I've been thinking about, my life and stuff like that, honey. I guess I could talk about that, honey. Just my life, I just was thinking, like, when I was posting those pictures, I don't know if y'all looked at my shorts, but I recently post my old sugar daddy, basically. But basically saying like he was an older man. I talked about it on my other live that I dated a old married man and stuff like that back in the day, honey. I think I was like 20, I probably was 23, probably 24. Yeah, probably 23, 24 years old. And I was dating him when I was in a homeless shelter, honey. And he the one that helped me get in it because, well, he was married at the time. But I was more in that time where I wanted to do things myself. So I was just like, I don't want, I wasn't thinking then, y'all. I wasn't thinking then. I was still in that masculine mode, like, oh, and then I had my short haircut and stuff like that. But a lot of people, I feel like, around that time, I used to be like, I'm in this situation, how could somebody be jealous of me? You know what I'm saying? And I really thought to myself, like, wow, people really could be jealous of you. Because around those times, I was really around people that, they was going through it too. And I was going through it with them. And these people would sit there and treat me like, put me on this pedestal like, oh, well, she in here too, but she look good, basically. You know what I'm saying? And then people would see the old man come get me, his nice car and stuff like that. He'll come get me and, take me to lunch. And he'll always take me to the gym. And then he was a jazz player, if y'all can see, like he was a saxophone player. So he would go to like different performances and stuff like that. People would book him and stuff like that. And then, they would see me and he would dress me up and stuff like that, get cute. And then we would go to these events. I already showed the pictures on there. It's already on my shorts and stuff like that and on my other social medias. But he passed away. I found out he passed away. So that's been some years back. He was on dialysis. So his face would puff up. I just remember his face would puff up. We never done it though. We never had intercourse or none of that. I don't know if y'all believe it or not. I don't really care if y'all believe it or not. But a lot of people don't have to give it up. Sorry you had to give it up. But I don't know. I just really had, I still got morals, but a lot of morals then. Like, I just was like, he was a married man. And, I just was going through a whole lot. Like, my mom kicked me out because she told me that, even that day, like, she kicked me out because she told me that a friend told me to kick me out. And so I was like, okay, what friend got you kicking out your daughter? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking, like, what? But I mean, at that time, I was getting like more into God and stuff like that. And, figuring out different stuff. And he just was like, just go, don't say nothing. Because at that time, I already knew it was a setup because I really didn't trust her like that. But at that time, I was just coming back from being sex trafficked. So that was a whole, I don't know if you can say that or not on here, but at the time, this person that I was living with, when I first left there, I left there on my own. I left on my own the first time that I left her house. And then I remember I walked way past, probably going to the interstate out of Columbus. That's where I'm from, Columbus, Georgia. And so I went past there. I just got my little bag, honey, and then I walked. And then this guy, it was an older guy, and he had found me and stuff like that. He took me, this little gas station, stuff like that. But he took me to another side of the town. I don't know. I don't even remember, but I just remember I was in Tarleton, Georgia. I remember I was in Tarleton, Georgia, and I was there, honey. They had a little big chick, and they had all the other stuff like that. So that's a whole nother story right there. But y'all had a really crazy life. Like I had a really crazy life. And that time I'm thinking I'm just getting rescued by, an old man and stuff like that. Then here come a younger guy. I think he was older than me still, but I think he was like in his 30s, probably early 30s or something like that. But he was an attractive guy and stuff like that. And this was the guy that was supposed to be, I guess, like a handler or something like that. So these people right here was dealing with some other stuff that I didn't even know nothing about. Like I said, like then I was sheltered and stuff like that. So I didn't know nothing about nobody coming to get women and stuff like that. And you can get sectioned off and stuff like I never knew nothing about that. But the grace of God, he always kept me protected. So I would see these men come in and they'll be knocking on the door and stuff like that. And they'll be like, oh, you got a girl in there. And I'll be the only girl in there. And thank you, these people wasn't, the old man that was letting me stay there, he wasn't on no funny stuff because I could have got shipped off. I could have got shipped off and probably been somebody's sex slave or something. You know what I'm saying? So I thank God for that. After that whole situation, I'm thinking this younger guy, I thought he was, in love with me or something like that. I don't know. I just was young then. So I just thought like, oh, this man could save me. I'm just thinking, oh, he saved me. And it was just some weird stuff. It really was some weird stuff. But I got away from that. God, in that whole thing, I think it was just like a spiritual intervention type thing. And somehow I got put back to her house. It was like a white lady. She had drove me from the gas station. I had escaped from that situation. And the white lady had drove me all the way to Columbus, Georgia. I was always back. Lord, somebody don't want me to tell this story. But yeah, I already went back to my mom's house, stuff like that. Fast forward, I went back to my mom's house. And then she told me that a friend told her to kick me out. Later, I had to find out that was my stepdad, the man that she married. Because my stepmom at the time, she told me on the phone, and I don't know if I still got the text messages and stuff like that, but she told me, she was like, yeah, your stepdad told her to kick you out. So I'm looking like, first of all, I didn't even know y'all still talk, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of stuff I didn't really know. So they saying, oh yeah, we don't know. My stepmom was texting me. She was like, oh yeah, your stepdad is the one. I don't know if she got into with my stepdad or what. And she just told me the tea, honey. She told me the tea. She was like, yeah, he told her to kick you out. So I was like, okay, what kind of stuff is this? So at my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, so what y'all got going? What's really going on? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, why would you want to kick me out? So I'm thinking, oh, it's just nothing. I'm shooing it away. So like, I ain't worried about it. They've been messed up their whole life, honey, all their whole life, honey. And I still forgive them. I forgive them. And this was one of the reasons why I don't really talk to them. And, I don't know what they got going on and why they even still have me in their mouth and stuff like that. But I don't mess with them at all, okay? So I want this to be on camera. I do not mess with my family at all. These people are not my family. So whoever out there saying they my family, stuff like that, I don't talk to my mama. I don't talk to my wannabe stepdad at the time. I don't talk to none of my half brothers and sisters. Far as I know, I'm the only child. Okay, you guys? And it's nothing, I'm not sitting here saying, oh, this is, I want revenge and stuff like that. No, I forgive them, but sometimes you have to forgive people and you have to not talk to them no more. Okay, I'm sorry. A lot of people have parents that are good parents. And the worst your parents probably have done to you, probably didn't give you that little $10 for your gas. Okay, but these people right here, these people, I had to find out later on when I got set up. I don't know if y'all know or not, or y'all just knew or whatever. But I've told this story plenty of times. It's also on my channel that my family, my fake family, the people that raised me, okay, but I had to be raised to call them my dad and my mom and stuff like that, okay. I don't know if these people are my mom or not, okay. As far as I know, I'm adopted, okay. So I'm being for real. I'm being so for real, okay. I really don't know a lot of things. So if the story do sound kind of scattered, it's some stuff that I still don't know to this day, okay, you guys. It's stuff that I still don't know to this day. But I know it's somebody out there, I'm pretty sure the FBI and stuff like that know more than I know, okay? And one day I can tell y'all all the rest, okay, you guys? But far as I know, I don't know, okay? I don't know, just like y'all don't, okay? But all I know is when I got set up by my step parents and stuff like that, my stepmom and stuff like that, I'm not really sure. I'm gonna say allegedly on her part, because I don't know if she's a part of it, but I do feel like she was a part of it as well, because and her daughter and my half sister, which is my stepdad's daughter, real daughter, he had them, I know for sure, he had them get my phone for me to get up and ask for my phone, for it to look like I was just some rowdy aggressive child, a rowdy aggressive person that's looking for my phone. I'm doped up at the time. I was on marijuana. I was doing Mary Jane and stuff like that. I'm not sure you could say marijuana, but Mary Jane, I was on a substance. But now I do not do any drugs. I don't do it. As most as I do is a little wine, and I probably do some tequila, okay? I do not do any drugs, none of that. So I don't appreciate the narrative that's being pushed out on me, saying that I do coke. I never done coke. Coke? Ho? No, never done it. Now, Mary Jane, yeah, I used to blow it down like some trees, okay? And not gonna lie to y'all, okay? But that was something that I was introduced to, okay, you guys? I'm not gonna sit up there and tell y'all no lie or nothing like that, okay? It's something that I know, I'm gonna tell it, because it's gonna be somebody out here. Yeah, but it's called drugs on some other stuff. But people call drugs. It's just different people got different languages, okay? But I know it's not no drug for real. But a lot of people see it as drugs. So, yeah, it's really fucked up. But when I got set up, it was for me to look like I was on some type of substance. They took my phone, because my phone, I always had my phone. Now, at the time, they was in this nice house and I was sleeping on the floor. They would always make me sleep on the floor. Sometimes they would try to put me in the garage to sleep, and then they didn't want me sleeping in there. So I just slept in the floor, and everybody had a nice bed and stuff like that. Whole time, I honestly think this situation happened to me because of some money. I don't feel like no one, and in my whole life being with them, it's always been, I always had to stay in the house, or I always had to get money by a different way. I didn't really get no money by them. And then everything was just always a secret. Everything was a secret. Thank you, you guys. Everything was a secret growing up. Everything was such a secret growing up. And I just felt like, I understand then, because I was like, well, this is not my real dad. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, maybe that's what I used to think. Well, this is not my real dad. So, I mean, he has his real children and stuff like that. So, of course, you're not going to, treat me like them. You know what I'm saying? But as I grew up, it just start getting weird, like on some weird stuff. Like my stepdad would be more pedophilish, pedophilish. I don't know if you can say this on here, but yeah, pedo, if you know what I'm saying, making passes at me, on some weird stuff, okay? On some weird stuff. And this ain't no allegedly. I'm not going to say no allegedly because this is my story, okay? So, yeah, I'm not going to be on no stuff like this because it's been held on too long. I'm over here getting gang stalked because of this. This is a situation where I'm getting gang stalked. This is an organization where they're sitting here going into this house, messing with my things. I have woken up and come back to the house with my clothes ripped just a little bit, and I know I never close my stuff. This is to make me feel like I'm going crazy and some stuff like this. And I ain't really worried about it too much about my clothes and stuff like that. So I don't need nobody saying no weird stuff in the comments and no stuff like that. And don't give me the pity party. I'm not really crazy about that. But it's just the fact that I'm going through all this stuff based off some stuff that I don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like this whole situation for me to get set up to go to jail and to put drugs and all this other stuff on me and stuff like that and try to do smear campaign. It's been plenty of people that over here, they put smear campaigns on me. I got neighbors over here staring at me every time I go out the house, waiting for me to leave so they can come in the house. And it's just some weird stuff. It's just weird. Everything is weird. I'm already in Alabama, honey. I don't need to be taken care of. God take care of me, but I'm just saying it's a situation. I'm not saying I'm scared or nothing, because one thing about it, if a lot of people have been gang stopped, I'm not the only one that's been gang stopped. Y'all can look it up and stuff like that. Look it up. I'm not worried about it. I'm just telling y'all my story, okay? Because maybe it can help somebody else. All I can say is God been protecting me, okay? Because if not, I would have been gone, okay? Because this whole thing of me being gang stalked is because they want me to take myself out because they know they won't be able to take me out. These people have tried witchcraft on me. These people have tried making me lose my mind, separating me, making me isolate myself because they made so many smear campaigns on me saying that I take people men, say that I'm on dope, I'm on crack and stuff like that. They say I'm a prostitute, I don't know if you can say prostitute on here, but they saying all type of stuff like that so people can do weird stuff to me. And people don't really, it really has died down a little bit because they know they can't really get to me. Because one thing about me, if I was that mental, it would have been God to me. You see what I'm saying? So I just want people to know what's going on and stuff like that, for it to be like a mental note. I know I will not be able to go to the police about this because it's people that's in the police force. They already know about this stuff because one, this is not this is just something new. No, this has been going on for a long time. And it's somebody else that I follow. He also goes through this. I shared him on my page. He talks about it a lot, but I really thank God for him too, because he's definitely been helping me as well, because no one teaches you about being gang stalked. No one teaches you about, if you know something that a different cult knows and you part of some organization and stuff like that, that you can be gang stalked and stuff. I was never taught like that. I was born in the church, okay? And my stepfather was a pastor, but he's a Freemason. He's a 33-degree Freemason. And so I've met a couple Freemasons and stuff like that. But I know that whole organization isn't evil, but some people in that organization can take their power and stuff like that and they can do other stuff. So no, I'm not scared. No, I'm not afraid or nothing like that. He knows that he cannot touch me himself. So that's why he tried to bring and bribe different people and stuff like that. I guess that he giving them money or a little money or something like that so they could come here and do whatever they want to me. So I guess that's supposed to make me take myself. I don't know. They can't take me out. So they making me I guess, oh, she gonna go crazy one day. Yeah, no, sorry. Still doing my TikTok, still doing my YouTube, focusing on my business. Sorry. The rumors that you said I was a prostitute. I mean, if I was a prostitute, don't you think the people that you got sent to me to get some coochie, don't you think they would get it? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no one came out and said nothing about that. So I'm really just waiting to see what's going on. I don't really know. It's a lot of stuff I don't know, but I do know this has to do something with some money. Um, I believe it has something to do with some money that probably was left to me, and they probably don't want me to know about it. Um, I'm not sure, but I believe this is not no money that's some little money. I believe this is some life-changing money. Um, for somebody that wants you to go to jail for something that you didn't do. And then when it didn't happen, now I'm getting gang stock. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's honestly crazy. It's not really like a I'm sad thing. It's more like a I'm confused type of thing. These is people that I was raised by, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I was just the best child of the world, but I definitely didn't deserve this. I definitely didn't deserve this. You see what I'm saying? You said, what is gang stalk? A lot of people don't know what gang stalk is, but gang stalking is basically when it's one, well, a group. I'm not gonna say one, but gang. You think of a gang as like 3 or more people that can come together, and they can go around in cars. They go around in cars, and they basically watch your surroundings. They basically use different tactics to basically, they can do whatever they didn't do whatever they want to do, whatever they're assigned to do. Um, Organizations, probably this is an old tactic that's been used way back in time, because I had to research this stuff because I never really knew about no stuff like that. I didn't even know people use stuff like this for innocent people, you know what I'm saying? But this is a tactic to be used for innocent people to be criminally charged for something like that. I'm guessing it's something for somebody that's innocent to get some criminal record. So I guess, since I don't have really a record, the most when I did get arrested, it wasn't for like a big crime. It was for joyriding. I did joyriding, and then that had been thrown out because that was because of my friend or something like that. So I used this car, whoop-de-doo, you know what I'm saying? So they threw that out. But this is something that organizations use for people that know something. Like, say you know something about Aflac, just using. I'm not saying nothing about Aflac. I'm just saying like a big corporation or something like that. A big secret about them, and they know that but to keep you from saying anything that can jeopardize what they got going on. Say they got a really nice face card, really good face card. Say they're a pastor. Say they, they're over the church. Like my stepfather, he's pastors in churches and stuff like that. If I came out what I knew and stuff like that, that could mess up his whole face card. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people, which I think it's a good idea. I honestly think it's a good idea. A good idea. Excuse me, you guys. They don't want me to talk about this. But I think it's a good idea. Don't get me wrong. This is a really good idea to do to people that are bad people. You see what I'm saying? If this is like, if I was just some type of mafia boss that, go out doing people wrong, raping women, R-ing women and stuff like that, and, stuff like that, and you taking out people, I can see why people would be doing all this stuff to me. But me, I haven't done anything heinous for me to even get gang stalked or have no smear campaign on me. I don't believe no one should go through this, but I'm going through it. I'm one of the people that do go through it. And it's a lot of people else that go through it. I'm not sure. I feel like it's way deeper than just some money as well. I'm pretty sure I've been gang stalked far along before I knew it, but for me to grab my attention that I was gang stalked, I had to move out here. I moved out here in Alabama. So that's when I really noticed. But I'm pretty sure I was gang stalked way before then. I can't get a regular job. A lot of people say, get a job, get a job. But I can't, I won't be able to get a job. These people, when you do get gang stalked, they come to your job. They make sure that you don't get as much money. They mess with your funds. They come to your job and make it look like you doing the worst job ever and stuff like that. It's just a whole bunch. I just think y'all just need to go research it. It's really, it's honestly, I feel like it would be a good thing for people, way worse people than me. But it's crazy work. But no, you guys, I have never been no big felon or nothing like that. I don't have no record, crazy record. So sorry. I don't know. But the people that are gang stalking me, these are people that probably have done felons, a lot of felons. So they have something to have over their head. So these people have to do it. But these people will not be able to touch me because I'm, like I said, I'm protected. Okay. So these people would be able to, you know, take me out or something like that. These people can, far as I know, they can take you out. This has been going on for a long time, farther just me, okay? And a lot of people have been taken out from gang stalking. So it's really sad. It really is sad. But you have to think about it. A lot of people have things that they don't want no one to think, no one to talk about and stuff like that, which I get. But if something is mine that I was left, I'm gonna need y'all to give it to me. Okay? I don't need no one trying to gang stalk me in my life and try to make my life bad and then don't tell me about it. I can see if you tell me about it, then I can know what the heck going on. But I guess, you know, that's the reason of gang stalk. You're not really supposed to know. So I'm just gonna keep thanking God, honey, that I'm still alive. Yes, honey. Haters definitely gonna hate. Yeah, I definitely don't expect him to love me, honey. But yes, you guys, they also send people to my channel, honey, to make me, you know, discredit me and stuff like that, which is cool. I don't really care, honey. Because one thing about it, honey, they don't got nothing on me. But everything's going to come whenever it does, honey. And shoot, people going to believe whatever they want to believe. So that's not going to mess up my face card. So I don't really care. People say everything about other people too, honey. So I'm not worried about it. No, I just will not be able to get a job. They stop people. They go, this is an organization where you try to go for a job, they already know who you are. You just got to look it up, honey. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry I'm not giving to you the best. I'm learning just as you don't know. I probably know just a little more information than you do, okay? Everybody don't have the situation. Everybody don't have fucked up parents. Everybody don't have the situation. So no, I don't expect you to resonate with me. I'm just telling you what I got going on. Okay, you can believe it or not. I don't care. Okay, I'm just telling you what's up. That's all I'm telling you about. You ain't gotta believe me. I'm not here for nobody to be like, oh, just believe me, you guys. No, I don't. That's not gonna help my situation. I'm just telling you what's up. But thank you guys for the people that come on here and like, honey. I just want to come on here and yap, honey, about my situation, honey. It is crazy out here, but look, don't I look good doing it though? This is why they mad, honey. This is why they mad, honey, because look, I've been through all of that. I've been through all the smear campaigns and stuff like that. They call me mental and stuff like that. Schizophrenic. They say I'm on heavy drugs, but somehow they can't get me. For somebody to be on heavy drugs, don't you think I would have been gone by now? But hey, just believe what y'all want to believe. But I could still be on here for a couple of more minutes. But yeah, you say you new here, just looking for people cool to subscribe. Well, subscribe, honey. Join the family, honey. We eat the girls up over here, honey. Look, I'm just telling my story. Um, I don't know if somebody else going through it, or probably don't even know they're going through it. Cause at first I didn't even know I was going through this. I'm just thinking, do 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 do, woo do do do, just going through life, honey. Thinking, probably just like, oh, just bad days. People gonna hate ass people. But no, it's not. Especially when you have people in the church and stuff like that, and only people that know that they families is Freemasons and stuff like that, then I'll expect you to resonate. But if you haven't been through this, you got a sweet family, your family have never done this. The most they have done to you, honey, then give you $10 for your gas. Whoop-de-doo, okay? They didn't steal millions and millions of dollars from you, honey. They didn't do that. So, no, I'm not going to expect you to believe it. No, I'm not. I'm just telling you that stuff like this do happen. Okay? But you can persevere from this, okay? I've definitely been heavy in the word, believe it or not, I've definitely been heavy in the word. I definitely pray at night. Through the noise campaigns, honey, that's why I'm very thankful for the upbringing that I've had, because in the hood, honey, all you hear is noise. So the noise campaign definitely wasn't gonna work on me. What I really had to work on was, a lot of other things, which I won't say because they're clearly watching. But yeah, I just had to work on a lot of things, honey, and I'm still, trying to see what's going on. But only time will tell. Only God will tell me what's going on. But all I know is I'm protected, honey, and they've tried many times to get rid of me, honey. But since y'all can't get rid of me, y'all can just go ahead and give me the money. Like, I just feel like people don't really understand how good they had it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you have somebody good in your life, I feel like you really just need to hold on to them. Okay? That can go for your family, honey. You treat your family right, honey. I probably wasn't the best to my family, but they wasn't the best to me. Okay? I was abused as a child. So a lot of that anger I had for them, anybody would have had. If they was abused by their family, if their family treated them like the outcast, used the black sheep. If you grew up the black sheep, you'll understand what I'm talking about, okay? So I basically was a black sheep. I wouldn't listen. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I was the best child. Oh yeah, I'm just so great. No, I'm not gonna sit up there and say that, okay? I was not a good child. I wanted to rebel. I had my own mind. When people went left, I went right. I had my own mind. I didn't want to do a lot of things. I would still go to church, but I wouldn't want to do a lot of things, honey. So that's just me. I was boy crazy, but I wasn't boy crazy where the fact where I lost my virginity young. Yeah, I would sneak out, but that was just to get away from my family life. Okay, my family life was not the best. We grew up in the church, but at the house, it was very much different. Okay, you guys. So, I mean, call it what you want. You probably can say I was a ruly child and stuff like that. I probably deserved it. I don't really care what you think. Okay, but at the end of the day, all I can say to them, and if they're watching, I forgive y'all. Okay, I forgive y'all for whatever y'all done, all this gang stalking mess, the abuse that y'all done to me as a child. I forgive y'all. That's all I can do. What can I really do? Because if I don't forgive them, it's not gonna do anything for my growth. If I hold on to the hate and the hurt that they done to me, then no one's gonna vibe with me in that, I just feel like when you don't forgive your parents and stuff like that, or the people that raised you and different hurts and stuff like that, you hold on to that, it's gonna really change your future. Your future can be affected by you not forgiving your parents. And I had to learn that when I was going through different stuff, like when I was dating different lovers and stuff like that. I felt like I had to choose these different lovers because of the hate that I had from my mom abusing me so much and not abusing my other siblings. I always was treated way different than my other siblings. So it was very much difficult growing up, but I do thank them because I was not allowed to go many places like I was telling someone else. Yeah, it may was, horrible that I couldn't go out with my friends or stuff like that, or, do certain things, but I thank God for that because if not, I would have probably 4 or 5 kids by now. I probably really would have been strung out on drugs. I probably would have had a felony. So yeah, I do thank them for that, even though it probably was meant to hurt me. But I do thank them. I do. I already showed my outfit, you guys. It's at the beginning. Yes, honey. You said you want to. Well, honey, only you can have discernment. You gotta have discernment. You gotta ask God what kind of woman. You need to really sit with God and see what kind of woman that's gonna align with you. You gotta make sure that you're gonna be a good man for that woman. You need to make sure that you're gonna be a good man for that woman, okay? See, women are not supposed to go looking for no man. A man's supposed to go look for a woman. But you need to make sure God send you that woman because, shoot, you may think it might be sent from God and it might be sent from the devil. But you got to have discernment. I'm going to always tell you to have discernment. I have nothing to do with that, honey. Kids are not supposed to be for income tax, honey. If you're going to have children, make sure that you love your children, not for no income tax. I'm sorry, I don't have children for income tax. I can get my own money. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all come in here and like the live. Amen. Right. Look, God can give you a really good woman, honey, but you need to make sure that you're good for that woman. Okay? Cause look, I've been in relationships where I'm thinking like, why am I picking these wrong men? I'm picking because it is a such thing as picking a wrong man, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to be like, why they talking about some, oh, you picking wrong, and then the guys that say they picking wrong be the wrong guys too. But you have to think about it, you have to fix yourself too, and that goes um along with with your health and stuff like that. That's why I'm so big on health and stuff like that, because I was out of you know touch with my health and stuff like that, and not taking more effort into myself. That's why I talked about my other lives, putting more energy into yourself. See, I wasn't putting that much energy in myself, and like I was saying, I never forgave my parents. It took me a while to forgive my parents, but people would be seeing me smile. They see me can still smile and stuff like that, but it's still a lot of unanswered questions. But I have to still move on with life. I still have to forgive myself also, because you can't not forgive yourself either, because people want you to feel bad. Oh yeah, you was bad as a child. Yeah, she used to do this, she used to do that. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I probably had a past, but it wasn't no past like that. It wasn't no crazy past like that. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't no, oh, I stole millions of dollars from my daughter or my adopted daughter and stuff like that, or trying to send people gang stock and stuff like that. It wasn't that bad. Okay? And I would never do that to anybody. Okay? Unless these people were just horrible people to society type stuff. But I'm not no menace to no society. I never been nobody pull no gun out on nobody. I don't know if you can say gun, but never done no heinous stuff like that. I've done boxing, I've done karate. Um and stuff like that. So I don't know, but I never really just got into no fight with nobody. Okay, no one really just come to me and fight. So I thank God for that. Um, but yeah, if they do, honey, I don't know, you gonna make it or not. I don't know if you can make it up, because baby, if it's you or me, honey, you going. You going. I'm not taking, you ain't taking me out. Sorry. I'm just telling you straight up. That's just for anybody. That's just for anybody. But yes, honey. No, I'm not saying kids are not good to be here. I'm just saying it's not for me. Okay? See, it's a lot of parents that will not say that at all. See, it's a lot of, like I'm saying, like when I grew up, my mom told me that she was raised by her aunt and her uncle. Her mom died at 2. And so she didn't really get raised by her real mom. So a lot of people that don't get raised by their real parents, that makes a way for other people to raise you. And a lot of people aren't ready for kids. Okay, a lot of people aren't ready for kids, but instead of saying they're not ready, they're going to just have kids anyway, and then they're going to do whatever they want to do to the kid, just off the sake of money. Okay, I'm not saying kids aren't meant to be here. Kids are a beautiful thing. Okay, but if you're not ready for them, then they're not a beautiful thing. Because believe it or not, I'm actually watching a movie that I need to finish. But at the beginning of the movie, the lady, she already had, I guess the boy was like, he looked like he was 11 years old. I don't know. He looks 11 years old. But she was packing up her bags, and it's a Tubi movie. She was picking up her bags. I'm just saying it's like a movie, but this different instance. This is very much a lot of instances now, even in the world. But she was picking up her stuff, for her to go. And the little boy was like, "Where are you going? Like, where are you going?" And she looking like, "I need to get the hell on out of here. I need to get you ruined my life. You ruined my life. I could have been a singer. I could have been a dancer. I could have been this and that." It's a lot of people that aren't ready for kids. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people had to go through trauma that they're still dealing with to this day. It's a lot of people that had children that they was not ready for. People had children that they probably didn't even consent to have. You see what I'm saying? And so for you to bring somebody in the world knowing that you are not ready, it's a poor decision on your part. I feel like, I don't want to trigger nobody, but it's a poor decision on your part, because you're bringing in kids that now you sitting here putting on your trauma on this kid, and the kid never asked to be here. Okay? I'm one of them. Okay? The kid never asked to be here. And for you to sit here and be a parent and to say income tax, this is what you said, income tax. You brought income tax, and you're not the only person to say that. I've heard a lot of people. I literally had to let go of a friend because she was not treating her kid right. The baby couldn't even talk, and she was 4 or 5 years old. And she was talking about how she don't, I gotta be here with, just rolling her eyes at the kid and stuff. I can't deal. I can't mess with nobody like that. I'm sorry. I don't deal with no one like that. I'm sorry. I can't be with nobody that don't really like their kids, but you decided to have them. There's plenty of adoptions you can do. Adoption. I don't, want to say it, but your body, your choice. That's all I'm going to say. Your body, your choice. Okay. It's a lot of alternatives you can do. Okay. You can give it to somebody else, or you can do some stuff where you can not have it. You see what I'm saying? I'm just that person. Your body, your choice. Okay. But my thing is for you to say some other stuff on some income tax for some money, have a kid for some money. For what? Now you just bringing in someone else in here, and now they learning some stuff that you taught them, and you wasn't even ready to have them. I can't get jiggy with nobody like that, but it's a lot of people like that. It's a lot of people having kids for money. That's why you see a lot of people, oh yeah, I'm gonna get me a football player. Next thing you know, the football player leave you, or he hurt his knee, or shoot, God forbid he go away forever. You see what I'm saying? And now you're having a baby off the will of a football player. This is an example. And now you're a single mom. And it's a lot of single moms. I'm just not the person that wants to have that. And that should be my life. That's my life. No one's going to come in here and be like, "Oh, let me give you some money because, you really didn't want to have." No one's going to do that. That's up to you. Okay? So I don't care what nobody talking about. Have the kids. All I'm going to say, if you don't have any kids, do it because you want to do it. Don't be doing it because, oh, I'm just so in love. This man make me feel so alive. He probably making you feel so alive right now. Okay? And I'm not saying all the time, but if you're not ready for that and you're not mentally ready for that, because a lot of y'all not mentally ready for that. Let's talk about it. A lot of y'all not even mentally ready for kids. Yeah, you probably got your PhD. You've probably finished high school. But at the end of the day, you're not mentally ready for no kids. A kid can ask you, about emotional intelligence. You cussing them the hell out. You cuss the kid the hell out because you don't know, you're not ready. But you're just having a kid because, oh, kids are a blessing. Kids are a blessing only when you are ready. That's when kids are a blessing. A lot of people aren't ready to have that conversation. But I'm gonna be the one to have the conversation because it's sad. It's sad to see. I'm sad. I'm tired of seeing mothers and fathers having kids based off money and based off weird stuff. I see it too much around here. Parents let their kids do everything they want to do up here. They go in people's yards and knock on people's door. Look like they ain't ate in days. And I just pray to God that they make it out. Okay? Because a lot of people go through stuff. But it's sad to see. It is. It's very sad to see. But I'm not going to have no kid because that's my choice not to have none. I feel like there's too much going on in the world anyway. And I feel like I honestly, if y'all have not heard all that stuff I just went through, why would I be having a kid if that's not something I don't want nobody? Because how I don't know this is something that's going on my bloodline. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that's going on your bloodline that y'all don't know about. You don't know about the different curses and generational curses about the children that you have. You don't even know. You over here wondering why stuff going on with you and your kids because it's a generational curse on your life. You don't know. It's a lot of people. You probably messed with somebody, man, back in the day. Now they done cursed your whole family. You don't know. I don't know. Okay? So stop trying to have kids talking about you don't want to have no kids and this and that. And stop trying to measure kids as a way of high living. Y'all keep on basing that off. Talking about, well, you don't got no husband. You ain't got no kids. Okay, so what? That doesn't make me no less of a human being than the next person. I still have my brain. I still have my freedom. And that's what a lot of people don't want to say either. They mad because they can't even get up and go work out and go do what they got to do because they got a kid that they don't want. It's a lot of y'all don't want your children. Be real. Y'all cussing out y'all children right now to tell them to shut up. Just so y'all can look at my live. It's a lot of my haters that do not even like their kids. Just because so they can look at my live, just so they can dress up just like me. It's weird. Some people don't even watch their kids because they want to be like me. Oh yeah, she don't have no kids, so let me not watch my kids. It's plenty of them out there. I'm not going to have no kids out here. Sorry. So you can believe that or not. You can say I'm a bad person for that. I don't give a damn. I'm not here to be liked. Clearly, if I was here to be liked, I would still be with my foster family trying to take me out for money. Had a nice house over there. Nice house. And I'm pretty sure that house is for me anyway, that they bought off my money. So please spare me. I don't want any kids. That's my choice. Because when did this not be my choice? When did this become a whole thing? Because I haven't seen none of y'all help me when I was homeless. None of y'all. So no, I'm not going to sit here and have no kids. If you have kids, make sure that you take the extra measure to teach them the right way, you know what I'm saying, while you have them. Make sure that you can fix yourself because it's not too late for you to go get therapy and stuff like that. Go see somebody and stuff like that. Get more closer to God. I honestly want you to go get closer to God, okay? Because it's a lot of false Christians in here talking about they Christian and putting Bible verses But these the same people that never even looked at God, honey. Don't even know how to talk to God. They in there trying to put a script together, talking about some God, you up there, baby. He ain't even listening to you. Okay? He not listening. And I'm not either. Okay? Now get the hell on. Yes, you guys. I do not have any kids. Sorry. Never had any kids. Thank you. Well, they don't have nothing to do with me, honey. I'm just telling all the other people. I was thinking about doing like a jet black. I got a jet black, but I want me another one. I want me like a fresh jet black. I was thinking about what is it? I forgot what it's called. Well, I call it ombre, but I think it's called like fox, something like that. But it's like black. It got like the jet black, but it got like a at the bottom it has like this brown type. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up and show y'all. But it's so cute, you guys. But I do want to get like another jet black, probably like a 30-inch, probably 26-inch. I don't know. But I already got a 30-inch jet black. But yes, you guys, it's sad, honey. People just having kids just to be having them, honey. I'm not gonna be one of them people. I'm sorry. I got a lot to deal with, honey. A lot of people like to have kids and they be trying to use benefits and stuff like that just to have the kids and stuff like that. Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry what you heard, but that's not me. Uh-huh. But yes, you guys. I just came on here to talk and yap. You said what? Yes, honey, I believe that. What? You're a goat. But yes, you guys, I'm finna go, honey. I just want to come on here and yap, honey. You know, a lot of people in the world, honey. You may be going through the situation, you may not be going, honey. All I can tell you is keep praying to God, honey. One day maybe this stuff will stop, honey. I don't know, honey. I really don't know. But all I know is it's still room for me to grow. It's still things that I like to work on and things that I do. So I'm not gonna let nothing stop me, honey. And so I don't know if they haven't picked up on that yet. I don't know. I really don't care. But as long as you can't touch me, we're good, honey. You probably can slow down my numbers. They do mess with my channel and stuff like that, which is, I guess that's supposed to make me stop or whatever. I don't know. I don't really care. But make sure that y'all go and check out all my other social medias. Yes, honey. Make sure y'all go check out my other social medias. You will be seeing this outfit down your timeline. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel and make sure that you hit the bell so you can get this notification, honey. Also check out my website, honey. I got my new store already launched. It's called LMS Honey. We sell duffel bags, stuff like that. We got some compact members. I got bumper stickers. I got some jackets, some wind jackets and stuff like that. It's starting to get cold. I got some shirts and stuff like that. It got the words and stuff on there, honey. I put the donuts down and stuff like that on there, and all different type of phrases and stuff like that on there. I also got water bottles so it can remind y'all to drink some more water, honey, because y'all not drinking that much water, honey. Y'all be wondering why y'all not losing weight. It's because you're not drinking that much water, honey. Y'all trying to eat everything and be a buffalo, honey. I don't know. But I don't support that on my channel, honey. We're going to drink all the water. You see, I need a little fit check, auntie. I already did my fit check in the beginning. You said, is this your natural hair color? Is it? Is it? It's giving my natural hair. I wish you could grow this out your scalp, honey. Child. I wish you could. I wish you could grow this out your scalp, honey. I wouldn't have to worry about it. All I have to do is probably just curl it and stuff like that every day. But, ooh, They'd be like, girls, your hair pink. I'm like, yup. That would be cool, though. I wish that was a thing, but it's not. But yes, you guys, I'm finna go, honey. I'm finna watch the rest of my little show, honey, and post these videos and stuff like that. Watch out for different products that I put on there. I'll be putting different products in my website. So y'all look for that, honey. I got over 20 products on my site. So make sure y'all go check that out. And also, it's 8% off the whole store. So y'all use my code HONEY80. It's all caps, honey, and then it's 80, okay? Because y'all be saying I say 80. Y'all be saying I say honey 1,000 times, honey. So make sure y'all put honey and 80 for 80% off at checkout, honey. It's going to be for a limited time, honey. So make sure that you check out. Make sure you take advantage of it. Tell a friend, tell your rich friends, honey, about it, honey. And go get your stuff for Halloween, honey, and stuff like that. But yes, honey, all my social medias as well is on my description box. All of it's in my description box, you guys. So yes, honey, I'm finna go. Make sure that y'all like the live as well when it's posted up. And I will see you guys later. And always remember, put them donuts down. Bye.